Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So ATC time about those comments. Wow, looks like one of the viewers has dropped down some information on the video that I did yesterday regarding the late, beautiful, talented millionaire businesswoman Andreen McDonald. The title of that video was Andreen McDonald allegedly pulverized with claw hammer by her husband. And I did some checking. From what I see, he was found. I don't understand. Not guilty of murder, but guilty of manslaughter and given 20 years. So before I get to the prodigal gal has returned her comment because she really gave some information that I was not aware of. I wanted to let me look at these. There's going to be more than one video on this. So Seashell 5580 said, "What's this rich woman's excuse for staying in the same house with this demon while in the middle of getting a divorce from him? She didn't have money to get a hotel. Of course she did. She probably would have said something dumb like, 'But my daughter needs her father.' It's because black women, I don't care, Jamaican is black, African American, black women don't recognize who the enemy is. They live in a, oh, he won't do that. You don't know him. Now we know. When you're going through a divorce, it starts to get heated. It's best to separate. Remember that lady? Is a white woman. She was sick with cancer. She and her husband, I believe he owned a company. I think she only had maybe 6 months to live. He's still unalived her. Talk over divorce. Those things can take time. He's still unalived her. Well, he's not gonna. She has can't. He beat her to the cancer. Women think, oh, they're not gonna do that. I know. Do you really? I heard a lady say the man you marry, the person you marry. She didn't say man. The person you marry is not the person you divorce. How many gonna find out the hard way? It's a whole new ball game. Well, now the child doesn't have a mother or father because Mrs. McDonald, she's no longer here. And the dust bucket hubby that's been convicted of manslaughter, given 20-year sentence, he's gonna be in jail. We think we got this, and we don't. And we don't. Now, Coco Ace, we're on the same page. As per usual, she started a living assisted company and turned it into a $1 million business, multi-million dollar. Don't forget they had 3 locations. Was already setting the groundwork for location number 4. Most likely he wanted half, but it was 100% hers. And that's exactly what I was thinking. Because we already know if that what I see as a mud duck dust bucket, if he had known they were gonna have to liquidate, or maybe she can buy him out and he would get half. Oh honey, if he had known some money was coming his way, I wouldn't put it past him if he would sit up there and decide to do one thing. Move out. I got some money. Got my millions of dollars. That's right. When we get a divorce, you're going to have to pay me. He probably never would have killed her. He would have waited till the divorce came along and waited to get his money. Probably end up broke, but nonetheless. And I think that's what my thinking was. She's a businesswoman. She might have had incorporated, honey. When you incorporate, guess what? It's not community property. Boop, it's not. Sorry. And I bet that might have set it off. You got someone else in mind. You're gonna divorce me, and I ain't gonna get nothing of your hard work. And I helped you as a husband should. And she gave birth to your child too. And that's what I think might have set it off. The fact that he realized that, oh no, I'm not gonna get half this company. This is all yours. You're gonna walk away with millions and millions of dollars. All of that is yours and not mine. I can't eat off of that. Or what they say, he'll kill my dad, see your dad first, and look what happened. So the anger, how this little argument gets so elevated to result in the death of someone. And don't forget, not just unalive her, but also don't forget, days later, after she's already been discarded like an animal, discarded, he went back there with a claw hammer and beat her face, it pulverized her face and head and neck. Do you think he would have done that if he was going to get millions of dollars? I think it was yeah. No, 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 no. I didn't watch the whole trial. Haven't had time. I would like to. Um, but do you? And it came on Saturday night, so yeah, we didn't get a chance to then watch that. But I want to see that on 48 hours. Do you think he would have done that? I think that Dusty realized, oh, so all this is hers, and she go, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I ain't gonna get nothing. Boom, set it off. Now the anger is one letter away from danger. Check this out. When Prodigal Gal has returned, and thank you so much for this heads up. I had no idea. She said, check this. His father, okay, Duster Dan over here, right here, Jamaican little Titi over here. The pulverizer. He might get pulverized in that prison too. She said his father is a wealthy Jamaican called Beachy Stout. He hired his help to lure, stab to death, and set ablaze his second wife. I guess he get it from his daddy. The hitman confessed that he was promised millions, but Beachy didn't pay. So the hitman confessed the murder for hire to police, and Beachy got locked up for this year for it. But that's not all. Police are investigating Beachy's first wife's death, believing he murdered her too. The son, McDonald's court testimony and visual evidence is compelling. Andreen tried to lure him to Jamaica with her boyfriend, some big time criminal figure whose birthday she had tattooed on her arm. It's a lot. Father and son have both killed their wives. I guess he get it from his daddy. The apple does not fall far from the tree. Beware of carrying the seed of poverty. Take your chance. Trust in dust if you must. So based on what she's saying, you looking, this sounds just horrendous. I guess he get it from his daddy. The daddy, Beachy Stout again. Prodigal has returned. Thank you so much. Had no idea about this. This sounds like a Lifetime movie, but unfortunately, it's reality. Sounds like a movie. Hollywood ain't this good. It's unreal. You wonder why some ladies don't want to be bothered. They want to stay single. Of course, they want to stay drama free, and most of all, they kind of want to continue to breathe. Let me know what you all think. I guess he get it from his daddy. So, based on the father, listen to what she said. His dad, Michi's house, she said reportedly he hired his help to lure, stab to death, and set ablaze his second wife. Dang, so this dude down two wives, both of them dead. Typically, women outlive men. Not in this case, dealing with deadly dust bucket. The hitman confessed that he was promised millions, and in typical Blackistan fashion, they don't like to pay. The other wants something for free, free, free. I guess he figured, what's the hitman gonna do? You're not gonna go tell the police you to kill somebody. Now we know. The hitman confessed that he was promised millions, but Beachy didn't pay. So the hitman confessed the murder for hire to the police, and Beachy got locked up this year for it. Now the police are investigating Beachy's first wife's death. I guess he get it from his daddy. Trust in dust as if you must. Beware the seed of poverty, D. They are well known to unalive thee. And I'm out. Let me know what you all think. Unbelievable. Ladies, when it's time for the breakup, you might want to pack up. It's a choice. Hotel or ME. And ME stands for the medical examiner. Which one you want? She should have left. That's one thing black women have, and I think it's women toward men. They think, oh, he won't do it. Just like Becky, that lady. They up in there fighting, hollering and screaming, going on, fighting, hollering and screaming. The one that had the meth for the boyfriend, hollering and screaming. Neighbors call, more than one neighbor call the police. Police arrive up, they done bust the door in. Now Becky downstairs in the garage with her man, the dope selling, allegedly methamphetamine salesman. No, everything's fine. Well, I don't know why the neighbors call. Now look, a few weeks later, that was your chance to get out, but oh no, he's not. It's under control. So you think it is? Well, she found out the hole. It's under control. Now we're looking up. She on the screen. Did the neighbors just say report y'all having a bust up, hollering and screaming, furniture moving, knocking stuff over, and they call 911 for you? She and her man both lying. Weeks later, now she on the screen. She had already escaped. That should have been it. Now he done killed you at his daddy's house. And then after he killed her, even tried to shoot his father, but the father survived. You think you can handle it. That's why anybody that's going through these DV situations, I'm not for it. Like I said years ago, a homegirl of mine going with her professional man. They had money. You want to run to my little bungalow? No, keep it over there. Because he going to chase you over here. He done threatened to throw you over the balcony. You're going to land in the pool, end up bed. He's already threatened that. So you want to come see? No, you're not going to come over here with me to my little bungalow. Not to my little house. Because he's going to probably follow you over here. Me, I just had my little 38 from my father. What you're not going to do is one over here. Then he gonna try to bust through the door, and he gonna start hitting up on you. Then he might try to hit up on me. I ain't no man beat me. We're not gonna start that today. He gonna have to come through six. He not finna. I haven't had that issue, and I'm not finna start that because of you. Can I come over there? And I just told her why. I said, so he gonna probably follow you over here. Next thing you know, he gonna start whipping on your behind. I'm gonna start getting my gun to protect me, and then he gonna try to whip on me, probably to show me a lesson. Guess what? That's gonna be one dead Negro. I'm not gonna play catch hands and feet. Never have. I don't plan on it today. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I know to do, and that's gonna be to protect me. And then, more than likely, after he don't put a whipping on you, I'm not gonna get my behind whip. Oh, you got another thing coming. No, I'm too cute for that, sweetie. You're not gonna bring this drama to my door. Like I said, if he put his hands on me, it's not gonna even get that far. Time I see him coming, I'm gonna be on ready. I'm not gonna sit up there. You better start. All I'm gonna do right now and just go ahead and just pull. You're gonna learn today. I'm not gonna give him a chance to even get the hits on me, sweetie. Time he come at me aggressive, I'm gonna just say stop, and we know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a stop and it's gonna be a pop, and we know what you gonna do. And I'm not gonna just do it one time. I'm gonna keep on going until he's down. It's called eliminate the threat. I'm gonna protect me because I love the hell out of me. Love my life. I don't know about you, but you're gonna do you. I told us I'm not doing it. And then we both know that if he gonna after he done got a hold of you, get a hold of me. Well, first of all, he's not gonna get a hold of me. I said we already know what's gonna happen is then once he's down, you're gonna get mad, and then it'll be you ain't got to have to shoot him. So next thing you know, now we got a court case. Cause all of a sudden you're gonna think about you're gonna forget about him beating on your butt, and you're gonna try to sit up here in memory. Well, you didn't have to shoot him. You didn't have to do that. You're not gonna bit my rear end, girl. You got another thing coming. I don't come from that kind of environment, and I ain't finna join it. I'll be darned. I'm not subjecting myself to it. I don't have to say anything. I'm gonna let the bullets do the talking for me. We're gonna see if he buckshot proof. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna let these little hands do the talking. That's all that's gonna happen. I'm gonna let these little hands do the talking. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's what I'm saying. And then we gonna fall out because you're gonna jump to your man's side. And you know what? She was real quiet because she knew it was true. So I told her, you know, no, you can't come over here. I'm not down with that. He acted aggressive toward me. I'm just gonna say stop. I'm not gonna be doing no arguing. You better stand back. I'm not gonna once the person pull you already you should already know what's up. Because you're not going to take mine from me and use it on me. I'm not that chick. I'm not a violent person. But I can tell you one darn thing. It'll be your ass before it's mine. Sorry, not sorry. So I told her, we're not doing it. No, don't come over here. We know what's going to happen. I don't play that kind of dangerous game. I don't play the DV game. I wasn't raised around it. I've heard about it. I don't play that game. So I'm not going to be wasting my bullets and my time. And then look up, might catch a case. You're going to jump on your man's side. Now I got to go ahead and pull out money for the defense attorney girl. And at that time, I didn't have money. Again, we were in our 20s. I let her know, no, you can't come over here. We know what's going to happen. He's gonna come over with that nonsense, and I know how I operate, and I'm just not gonna do it. So we're not gonna have it. So people in DV, those kind of cases, don't you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. This here, I guess you get it. The apple does not fall far from the tree. So now we got two men. Wow, two men, two husbands, and three wives down. Where they do this at? And look at the violence, stabbed to death, and then set ablaze. Dang, where they do this at? And look at old girl. He kicked her down the stairs. And think, kicked her. Then he got the shovel and carving her way out. And then even after it's done, the anger get to her head and neck with a claw hammer, pulverized head and neck. He ain't gonna do that. He wouldn't do that. Should have been gone. But yeah, that's I haven't even seen a trial, but I knew then. I said it's about that money, and he probably don't realize all her hard work is going to benefit her. He's not going to get half. I bet you, if he knew he was going to get half, you're going to have to pay me, woman. I think he realized she's not going to have to pay you, and that's what set it off. That she can ready to walk away with millions of. She finna walk away the multi-millionaire. I think that's what set it off. So this here, the apple doesn't fall far from a tree. Now we get it. Who does that? Look at his daddy. She get it from my mama? Well, he get it from his daddy. And I'm out. Wow.